Hi guys. I just wanted to come on. I'm just leaving work right now and kind of answer some questions. A lot of people ask me, is it worth it? Is it worth working for the airlines, at least for part-time like I am? Because I do go in 6 to 8 hours a week and work the ramp and run around and pick up heavy bags and do all this other stuff. For me, it's worth it. I could not do this financially. I could not do it full time at my airline because my airline doesn't pay as much, especially for newer people. I've only been there for maybe three and a half years. But I live in Southern California, so it's a little bit more expensive to live. And I have another job, which is a professional job where I make, decent money. So for me, it is worth it because I use my flight benefits. If I did not use my flight benefits, it would not be worth it. If I only went on vacation twice a year, it would not be worth it. Because you could just kind of go get some cheap, like Southwest tickets or some, tickets that are cheap to go where you need to go for your, your annual or your twice yearly vacation. But my family is a little bit different. So we travel a lot. We travel like monthly. Like last week we were in DC. The week before, we went on a cruise. Well, that's not the airlines, but, Japan. And then right before that, we went to San Francisco and Aspen and Hawaii. So we go average every 4 to 6 weeks. So it is definitely worth it. And for me, being in the industry is just something that makes me happy. I love being able to just get up and go whenever I want and not have to actually plan for the trip, not actually have to financially be ready for the trip, because once you're in the industry, you learn a lot of tips and tricks. You learn the fact that you can save by an extra night of not having to pay an extra night in a hotel by taking a flight at 10 p.m. at night, to go home. Like for instance, our last day in DC, instead of us spending the night in a hotel and taking like a 6 a.m. flight the next day, which we would have to wake up at 3 a.m. anyways, we did not pay for the hotel. We spent the rest of the day exploring DC and we took the 10 p.m. flight. So dropped that rental car off at 8 p.m. and got home in LA at midnight. So, and then drove home and stayed in our own beds at home. So also I have little kids. Well, not little kids. I have one little one and then 2 bigger ones. And little things like buying food at Subway or buying McDonald's or different things like that, in which we can, obviously we do like a nice meal, but if we don't have the money, we can do that. We can bring snacks. We can bring food from home. So for us, this lifestyle of just get up and go, even if it is kind of budget travel at times, is so for us. I don't think with this bohemian blood in me, which I'm not really from Bahamas or anything, but I have that traveling blood in me. With that, I can't just like live a normal 9-to-5 life. That's just not me. And I know a lot of you guys are in my same boat where you can't live that normal 9-to-5, where you kind of you'd like to be able to have money to be able to pay your bills and to live a halfway comfortable life, but you want to get up and go and not live like the normal 9-to-5 where you just go to work and come home and just take your vacation one time a year. So if it's gosh, I feel like I'm rambling. But the main thing for me is, yes, if people ask me, yes, it's 100% worth it. And if you want to go into it, it's 100% worth it if you use your flight benefits. But, some people, if they're in an industry or if they're in an airline that pays well, like I have a friend, she's been with United for 20 years. And she makes maybe $32 an hour. That can be a career for her where she doesn't really travel, but she's able to use the job to be able to pay her bills. But for someone like me, where I don't nearly get paid that much in the airline industry because I'm very new, it's definitely worth it for me to use it for travel as opposed to a career. That is it. If you guys have any questions, tell me your opinions about everything, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.